I want you to understand that forget whatever that is going on social media. Forget whatever that the Nigeria terrorist states are saying on social media and behaving on their National Assembly. They know that the game is over. I am telling you the fact. The northern Nigeria know that the game is over. I know what is going on within them. The presidency of Nigeria know that the game is over. The Senate President Akpabio knows that the game is over. The only people that do not know, or maybe they are just skeptical, are the gullible one Nigerians who are believing in the Nigeria terrorist army that they have the capability to eliminate Biafrans, not knowing that I actually lost the war already before even the war started.
Only one, under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Anybody that is confusing anyone or telling you there is another, no, there is nothing. There's just one, recognized by His Excellency Simon Ekpa. And we can pray. Once he has that communication, Biafrans will understand that Obato Obie does not take no crap from nobody. No matter who you are, you must respect that authority. That authority is the only thing that can protect all of us.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform. Wherever you are connecting from, please like and share this program. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that you can be able to reach. This platform where you are watching this program is a platform that stands with the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oronbose. Wherever you are watching us from, I urge you to share this program so that others can be able to join us and hear what is going on. The atrocities of Nigeria has gotten to the level that is unimaginable. If you do not end Nigeria, Nigeria will end you. I want you to watch this program that I'm about to play from beginning to end. You are going to see a first-hand experience of what the poor people are facing in the zoological republic called Nigeria, in the hand of the politicians and those who call themselves the leaders of the zoo. Nigeria has to be destroyed and ended before it ends humanity. I want you to pay close attention to this very video that is about to play so that you can see the experience of the poor masses in Nigeria. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's watch and hear what happened.
Friends, of the fact that if you don't understand the game, you cannot win in the game, while referencing all that transpired, meaning the Naira redesign policy, the cash crunch, all of that was targeted against the president, and yet the president won. And that's how to know somebody who has a winning quality. In other words, as a political person vying for any office, integrity does not matter, competence does not matter. It is your ability to navigate the political, hurdle, and then get away with whatever it is you can get away with to emerge as a winner. So, in this political sphere, which brings us to insecurity, do you think it's the same game that is being played by some certain oligarchs to get the president's attention, and that the president is aware of this?
I think Mike and his cohorts, they have made a very big mistake because they don't know history. Let them go back before 2015. How they harassed Jonathan out of office with intimidation, with terrorism, with propaganda, with lies. Esther, since that time, has APC had peace? Have they given Nigerians good governance? The answer is capital no. What do you think is playing out? Because they came in through what? 40 foundation. In the name of what? Being more violent, more brigandage, more whatever. Is that what Wike is preaching? Okay, Tinubu has won an election. Let him perform now. Let him perform. You can see. So you cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stand. And this thing he's saying now, to what end? Is it giving Nigerians good governance? Can they beat their chest and say yes?
These people don't care about your development.
Yes, they don't care about what is going on with Nigeria. The same Nigeria they claim that they love so much. You are destroying our democracy. You are destroying Nigeria. You are destroying the economy. You are destroying our image outside here. And you claim that it does not matter. Is that what you came to do? Okay, at the end of the day, when this country now implode, what have you gained? Esther, is it not people in the country?
When State of Jesse was is declared in the River State, he did bother.
But now he's claiming.
What I'm saying is that they don't care. It is you, Chief Darlington, that care about development. What they care, and you listen to him today. Whatever he talk, he say this is politics. As a politician,
That's
so his own is about winning election, not about development, and that's why you see even most Nigerians who are their supporters.
Yes.
They don't care about development. What they care about is about. That's why you see somebody is named master strategies, not master strategies in governance,
Okay.
but master strategies in winning election. So if you know how to manipulate, steal it, take it, and run away with it, people see you as a great politician in Nigeria.
What's the issue with
So in Nigeria too, we also deserve the kind of leader that we get, because we also support them for doing this. They will tell you, people will call and say, let Fubara go and learn politics.
Yeah.
He's a novice. So the politics they are talking about here is that do it in any way, just crash it, and then in fact some people say if I were to be governor, I will not even allow you to enter River State again. I'll go and burn his house. That's the kind of politics. That's what people call politics in Nigeria.
Okay.
Barrister Sanjay. Barrister Darlington.
At the end of the day, sir, what happened to you and I?
They don't care about you.
They don't care. Even Nigeria, they don't care. I am saying it here now. You are talking of insecurity. Please, why do you think that these terrorist groups have seen Nigeria as a fertile ground to operate? Is it not because of the brigandage at the helm of affairs? Is it not the violence that was perpetrated before this election? Is it not the type of leadership that you have that made these people to come here to operate? That's what we are saying here. It's not about what you can do. Is that where you copy the democracy? Is that how you operate, Esther? That is my concern here. So anybody praising Wike or Tinubu for whatever, the question is, are they happy with what is going on? Whether they are happy or not, all I'm saying is that Nigeria must be first. You don't just say Nigeria must be first by mouth. It is by your action. How can a government allow 5 terrorists or deadly ones operating in their soil?
Simultaneously.
On their soil. Claiming territories. Killing people. Destroying lives. And you are sitting there. You don't care. And tomorrow you now go and campaign again.
No, the president has actually sent an Easter message. He says he sees our pains and he's working to ensure that all of that pain.
You see, some people will come and tell you Wike has done well. He has done what nobody has done before in this country. As if Wike met our FCT as a state where there is no road at all. If Wike should leave today, somebody else will come. El-Rufai, when he came, people were praising him that he changed the face of Abuja, that he did that he has done what anybody else.
He put down the house of Senate President. What's that doing from?
It was that. So if Wike should leave today, somebody else will come tomorrow. People will say nobody has done it before. That's what we have in Nigeria. The Wike, I'm not saying he's not doing whatever they say is road, but they say he's doing road as if he met Abuja as a place where there is no road at all. You see, you only do a part of it, so other people will come and continue for where it's good. But the fact that you have done something and somebody have come to improve on it does not mean people before them did not do anything. The 10-lane road in Abuja was done by Jonathan. Today it's as if that road was not there. The Wike did some maintenance on it, and it's as if it was not by anybody. There are some other roads in the inner roads. You did. Some people will come. There are some major, some other area that have not been done. When that government person come, you go and do that. That does not mean those people before then are not doing anything at all in that regard.
Continuity.
Yes, exactly. But because you guys is doing one road or the other now, they are saying as nobody has ever done anything in this manner. As if we met Abuja as a place where there is like a village, that where there is no nothing.
Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, there were somebody asked him a question because, like I told you, in 2023, right? The reason we're going into politics is because that's what Wike said. He said it's a game. It's all about gearing towards 2027, and he said the president will be the president till 2031. Now, Wike is a PDP member, all right? He says he's a PDP member. And questions were asked to him about Atiku. And he says Atiku is selfish, Atiku does not keep his word, and that he calls that coalition child's play. He said they are not serious. That who is ready to sacrifice, who is ready to do the hard work, they are going about and talking about coalition. And that was where the question about Peter Obi came into being. The question was asked to him, and he said something, although he did not directly respond, but he referred to Peter Obi as a social media president, as to say. Now, there are issues within the Labour Party, and persons have several things to say about the leadership of the party under Peter Obi. How would you react to what he said concerning Peter Obi?
Yeah, I think regarding what he said about Peter Obi, let me talk about it. That all the things he said today, in that regard, is politics.
Politics.
If by tomorrow himself and Peter Obi becomes one again, he will change his voice.
Yeah, of course.
And he starts saying different things.
Yeah, of course.
So, and he's told you also that it's about politics. And whenever he wants to respond, he will say as a politician. So he's not talking about as people, an administrator who wants to govern the state or who want development. He's talking about politics. So he's indirectly trying to demarcate Peter Obi, even though I'm not a clear supporter of Peter Obi in terms of believing in him.
Why?
Yeah, I don't believe in him in
Why?
terms of.
Is it because
I have that feeling. Not because of politics.
Okay.
I have that feeling that from what he has been doing, from the antecedent, from what I've seen, I have the feeling that he is more or less. It will also be like Buhari to an extent, in quote.
Oh, okay.
In quote,
Explain.
For instance, when if Buhari had not become president today, would have been saying the president Nigeria never had. When Peter Obi was in His Excellency, Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. There was no attempt to even do any local government election. He abandoned it. He was using administrator all through.
What do you think was because he was distracted with all the
No. Well, more importantly, let's even leave that aspect. During the campaign, when you say you are a leader and you have people who are also contesting in your party, he was more. What I'm saying is that he was more concerned about himself.
How?
So he was more concerned about himself. How many political campaign of his party member did he attend?
He did attend.
How many?
He did attend.
How many? I didn't say he did not attend any. How many of you did you attend? Listen.
Let me help you.
Even now that we are having crisis in their party.
Okay.
You do see much effort from Mr. Peter Obi to resolve the matter.
Let me help
He
you.
was not. It's not. So I see him as somebody who also just want to get power, just like other politicians.
Now, listen.
And when he get there, you now see the
Don't see him
real.
as somebody who was going through the procedure, because remember they said that he was just a ticket bearer and that he's not part of the supposed.
It's my assumption and opinion. I'm not saying it's not a conclusive. It's my perception and opinion. I said the way I see him.
Okay,
I don't believe it's different from other people who have been coming. In fact, I see him like I said. I see more like Buhari. Buhari, before he became came into power, people see him as somebody who's transparent, honest, and whatever. When he get to power, what did he do? Did he exhibit all those characters?
Buhari never knew what was going on around him. He was.
That's what I'm saying. But before he came into power, people see him as somebody who will not even take nonsense, and he will not even allow anything to happen. He will be more transparent, and he will keep to his promises.
Or Barrister Talented. Yes, go ahead.
Buhari was not tested because he only came briefly as a military administrator, and within that period, he used why to deceive Nigeria, war against indiscipline.
That's what I'm making.
But he never lasted in office. But Peter Obi, before you can blame a man for certain things, check his antecedents. Peter Obi never have a financial war chest like Wike did in River State or even Tinubu did in Lagos State. You can't compare. Look, all these people you call powerful men, nothing makes them powerful than the money they have amassed. Nothing else. Where did you hear people be buying form for any lawmaker?
No, I'm not talking about money now. I'm talking about involvement in political activities of other people, not only about himself.
He was involved. I mean,
It's just the way Mr. Peter Obi is acting now. He's acting like the same way Mr. Atiku is acting.
Hold on.
If you see Mr. Atiku, he's just on his own. Just doing as if it's his personal thing.
do you know what
And it must be
behind the scenes that they didn't let
you see, as a politician, if you want to win election, you can't obedient or group or alone cannot win election for you. You must belong to a party, and the party must be strong and must be stable. The party is not stable now. It's not bothered about that. It's only bothered about how people will just see him as a good person, and that's all. Nigeria is not. Nigeria we are not right to that level.
No.
Where people will vote based on your antecedents, based on how good you are. It's about how well you can carry people along.
Now,
that's what people want to see.
Let me tell you the problem P2B have today. It's not as if he doesn't know. He want to play a decent politics. You know, he's coming from a UK. You know, a very settled and what do I call it now? A very
organized political space
society where things are done according to the rule of the game. For somebody to have become a bank chairman in UK for 20 years, he must have imbibed some cultures of the United Kingdom when it comes to politics. That is what P2B has brought to Nigeria. Now, do you want him to start playing it the way Wike and Tinubu have been playing it? The answer is capital no. He will not do that. Or use money to induce people, to compromise people, to do all sorts of things. P2B will never do that. If that's what he's doing. But to say that he has not done anything, I don't agree.
You've done anything. You are missing my point.
No, remember when
I'm talking about his relationship with other party members.
But that's the thing.
About,
Who told you? He was.
It's about other party.
We saw
there are several candidates. Look at it for instance. We have how many number of people in the House of Rep? How many people? How many times have you seen Mr. Obi call them and say we want to discuss the leader of the party? Let's talk and see.
They were not acting right. He gave them time to act right, and they were not acting right. He gave them time. You can't impose yourself on people.
Who's the leader? You can't impose yourself on the people. Then when people are having their crisis, you are saying they cannot even force Wike. Atiku cannot even bring Wike down
with time
because of it. So the point is that listen. The point is that Mr. Darlington, I'm not saying it's my perception. I'm not saying that is correct.
I know. Yes,
I'm not saying it's correct.
Yes,
I said, look, if you want to do more, if you want this is politics. It's not about gentleman activities or saying
gentle.
No, not when I say you can't be gentle. You are not saying you can't be fighting. Then you can't do it alone. You must carry people along. Not how popular.
You think he's not carrying people?
He's not enough. He's not doing enough. That's what I'm saying. You have caucus in the National Assembly as a leader of the party. You must be meeting them. You must be talking to them. I'm not sure that is happening. I'm not sure.
You think that's
so it shows you are the only concerned about yourself.
No. He has been acting. No, seriously, he has.
I say it's not enough.
It's not enough. Remember when the Labour Party started having his issue with Araban Bia Lamidi Akpapa at the initial instance? He tried to intervene.
How?
And he tried to intervene. We didn't see that. Most of the time, it was not on camera. But they told him to stay aside, that he's just a candidate that was chosen.
If he wants to win election, he must do more.
Wait, he was...
For what he's doing now, he must interact more with other members of his party, not other people. Not only about himself.
They said he came and saw people in the party. You came and met a board member. You came and met committee members. So in other words, allow us to handle things. You are a candidate in our party does not mean that you are lord over us. That was basically what it was. And he thought that they would be able to resolve issues themselves. It was when issues were not resolved that they were like, okay, no, Peter, you have to come in.
If you are a leader in a company or anywhere, I don't want to compare Nigeria with a company.
Okay.
Because Nigeria is not a company.
Okay.
And you can't operate Nigeria the way you operate company.
Okay.
If you are a leader somewhere and you are the leader and there is crisis, you must take all effort, do all effort. I'm not saying he did not do at all.
Okay.
I'm not saying he did not do at all. I'm saying he didn't do enough. He was just too comfortable. As long as he's not having crisis, he's happy about that and it's going on his own. He's moving that, and that's why you see the PDP governance. They are taking position different from Atiku. You know why? Because they see Atiku as working alone, as himself.
Yeah,
see himself as the party, because you want to do coalition with other party. I'm just by the way, you are going alone as a person.
No,
you are not carrying the party alone. The chairman of the party, the executive of the party, the governor of the party are not with you.
But the PDP is
You cannot do it.
PDP is
All parties are
divided.
divided. Even Labour is more divided. Labour they have 3 chairmen.
No, I know.
Let me.
You are talking about divided.
No,
Labour. That's why I'm making them.
Wike has neutralized the effect of the PDP.
Hold on, let me.
Not even Labour. So many of them. Even the president as himself.
Look, let me tell you what's going on.
Those
here.
people Arabambi and co are playing game. They know what they are playing. They are acting script.
You see this thing, you are blaming Atiku and Peter Obi. Go and check. Their subordinates down the line are being compromised from outside, and that is money playing game here.
I agree with you.
Good. Do you expect Atiku to be bribing the governors to agree with him?
No.
What else would he have done?
Chitality is not getting me.
What? No.
You want to talk about coalition? It is not the individual that talk about coalition. It is party. Atiku is going alone to do it.
No, I don't think so.
Is it the party?
No, they have already.
We have seen it. It's not about
No. These other party members, they are disagreeing with Atiku because of what money is being.
No. Chitality, you are not following it. If you are following it, you know. What I'm saying is that all the meetings that Atiku has been going, all the visiting he has been going to do. If you are going to do visit, you are going to talk about coalition. You must see the chairman of the party with you. You must see some of the executive of the party with you. You must see the one or two governors with you going together to go and do these things. Did you see any of them with him? He's been going with El-Rufai and Co. A new the campaign. No. El-Rufai that is as Camelo as anything.
Atiku.
That tomorrow he can even change and go back to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
As I talk to you now, most of the national working committee members of PDP are with Wike.
No. Only a few of them. No, they are divided. They are divided.
The national
as it is today, the acting national chairman has retraced his what's it called? His steps to an extent. The only person that is not that the only 2 major persons that have not retraced completely. One has also retraced a bit. That is the national organizing secretary. And this position are the major position in the party. National organizing secretary.
But now,
national secretary of the party, chairman, and legal advisor are the major pillar of the party. Anyanwu is still with Wike.
Let me show you what.
He's still with Wike.
That's one example I want to show you now.
And the other people are not ESCO members that are with Wike. They are Fayose and Co. So they are also there.
Let's look at it from this angle. The Supreme Court have ruled or passed judgment that the national chairman of Labour Party is not Abure.
They did not mention anybody.
They didn't mention any name. But they said that the party is to decide.
No, that this thing has been vacated. That office has been vacated.
And nobody's occupying it now as it is.
Nobody's occupying, but Arabambi is what's his name?
Three of them are not laying claim to it.
That he's the chairman because he's the deputy.
Abure is still laying claim to it.
Abure is still laying claim.
Arabambi is laying claim to it.
And then Senator
as a caretaker committee. That issue is there.
Thank God you have
because the Supreme Court did not do enough to help.
Good.
Because the Supreme Court, the people will come to the court and the Supreme Court will say, go back to your place and go and resolve it.
Now with the CCC document presented to INEC said they were going to take a neutral stand. They said their legal department is going to look to it.
No,
what is showing that judgment is that Abure has been set packing. Yes. There is not believe his own interpretation is not that that he has been set packing.
Because
he is not agreeing.
The Supreme Court was not specific.
No, they are. They say clearly. They said it clearly.
They said that he didn't name any other person.
No, the fact that they sent you packing, I know what other person is named. Does not mean you should go back to the street.
That is their interpretation.
No. Even Lamidi Papa that is claiming that upon 18th Abure has been removed, it's the next. The election that brought Abure is not the same election that brought him. Was it in the same what's it called?
Convention.
So they are all gone together. So as still standing, there's no executive Labour Party.
When the court is working when the courts are working against the opposition, what do you think they can do? They can't do much. It's very obvious from the judgment. Even this River State matter now, is it not the court that is causing the? I'm
not blaming them.
Good.
For that. I'm not blaming them for that. I'm saying there is crisis of leadership in all opposition parties.
Where did it come
there is crisis in the NNPP. These crises are sponsored crisis by the ruling party. I know, I agree. I'm saying so.
The question is that if the opposition knows that the issue going on within them is sponsored crisis, why can't the opposition sponsor crisis within the APC?
What would they do?
The APC is doing their job by destabilizing the
Esther, I am a politician. I'm a flame 4 minutes. I don't hide myself. And you know, I'm not even. I cannot even hide that. I contested out of Rep 2023.
Okay.
You know,
yes.
you know that other. You know the party I contested other PDP 2023.
I know.
So, and I'm not hiding that. What I'm saying is that, look, you see, in politics, it's not about you say when people party know that. Who are the party? Majority of people now. It's not individual now. You cannot just come and carry cane and start beating them and say we belong to other. Well, like in PDP, for instance, now you have Wike, who has so many people who call themselves member of PDP and who are also
for the APC.
Who are working for the APC based on the interest of look at the House of Assembly member in River State. Why they not working for?
Not jumped ship when you can see that your party is now adulterated.
No, I'm not a politician. I'm not that kind of politician.
You're not a desperate politician.
I have my job.
Okay.
I have my job.
Yes.
Most of those people you are talking about don't have another job.
Okay.
So and that's why it's difficult for them to stay in the opposition.
Okay.
Because they won't be able to eat again. So they must go to where they'll be able to eat. That's why you see them jump. If Labour Party becomes a party in power today, you will see Labour Party will become the major party in the country and see everybody
flooding it,
going there. So I will not do that, because these people who are in power today, like the president, he was outside the federal government for how many years? Yes. He didn't go anywhere. He was pursuing his own career. But you see, because he has other means of getting money. But some of them who don't do that, they will not budge. They will just want to do. So we have so many people who can be swayed by money. Even former governor. You can see there's a video. It's not even like it. Mr. Fayose. In the video, he was advising when the River State governor was to be sworn. He was advising him. He was telling him, don't fight Wike, because if you fight Wike, you not enjoy yourself. If you want to enjoy yourself, just leave. Even me, I have said rather than be against Wike, I will be in his support. So even if Wike is in governor, carry the entire money of the state and give me. The governor should not argue. That's what he's telling him.
You know the.
This is why I advise my viewers to always try to spend their time also and pay attention to the conventional media. You can see that almost everything that we are saying on the social media is said in the conventional media, even though they try to be politically correct. But I bet you, the only place you can see the raw truth is on the social media and the platforms of the United States of Biafra, where we decimate information the way it is. You can see even a fellow Biafran defending the atrocities of Nigeria against its own people. It is a shame. It is a shame. But they do these things in order to create that problem and coerce between us. We must pay attention. We move Biafra all the way.